वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ नवमोऽध्यायः।
अथ नवमोऽध्यायः।
श्लोक नंबर 12। मोघकर्माणो मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः
मोघकर्मणो मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः
राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः
राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः।
महात्मानस्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रिताः
महात्मानस्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिम् आश्रिताः
भजन्त्यनन्यमनसो ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्
भजन्त्यनन्यमनसो
भजन्त्यनन्यमनसो ज्ञात्वा
ज्ञात्वा
भूतादिमव्ययम्.
भूतादिमव्ययम्.
So this was the last shloka, 13th shloka, the 12th shloka and 13th shloka. Shows a contrast. In the 12th shloka, there is a description of the people who are the ignorant, who do not have the knowledge or the intention to know the Bhagavan. Param Bhavam Ajanantaha, which Bhagavan said before. They are because they are caught in the pursuit of these prayers. So therefore, they are either Artha Bhaktaha or Artharthi Bhaktaha, but never Jignasu or Jnani. Therefore, they don't have Nirguna Brahma Jnanam. Saguna Brahma Jnanam, Saguna Brahma Upasana, they are Upasakaha. So therefore, Mama Param Bhavam Ajanantaha iti. Avajananti Ma Muda. They do not know me and they consider to be having this, they constrain me to the Shariram, Tanmashitam. Those people, they are ignorant. They are described in this shloka, 12th shloka. Because to know Bhagavan, Shastra is a Pramanam. So one has to know study Shastram. Since they are only committed to Artha and Kama, therefore Artha Kama Pradhana Purushaha, Ajnaninaha. They are Moghashaha. Their Asha is Mogha, it is Vyartha. So they are the Shakti, whatever they enjoy, Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Icha Shakti, and Kriya Shakti, the three Shaktis. All these are Moghaha, Vyartaha, useless. So they are Moghashaha, referring to the people, Moghashaha, Mogha Karmanaha, Mogha Jnanaha. Jnanam is Pumsakalinga Mogha Jnanaha, Chandogrihi. Mogha Karmanaha, like Atman Shabda, Karma, Karmano, Karmanaha. All this thing we have seen. And Asha, the desires. The desires are useless, hopeless desires. And their actions, karma, are also, it is Vyartaha, that is Mogaha, Mogani, Karmani, Yeshamte. And Jnanam also, they don't know the Jnanam. Whatever knowledge they have. They are they have knowledge, but the knowledge will not serve the purpose of gaining the ultimate end, for which only the Manushya Janma is gained. Manushyattvam Mumukshutvam Mahapurusha Samshrayaha. Durlabam Treme Vedata Deva Anugraha Yetukam. Deva Anugraham is required. Ishvara Anugraha Deva Pumsa Advaita Vasana. The Nirguna Brahma Jnanam is only through the grace of the Lord. So, it requires the grace of the Lord, and they don't have that ambition. They don't have the desire to know. Therefore, the Jnanam also is limited to only attaining the worldly goals, material goals. And the next words substantiates that. Vichetasaha. They don't have Viveka. Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka. We don't have the clear discerning of what is permanent and what is impermanent. Even though life teaches, but still they are stuck in the Nitya Vastu. They are stuck in Vishayananda. Therefore, therefore, Mogini Mashitaha. They resort to Mogini is the word for Prakriti. Therefore, Rakshasim Asurim Chaiva. Rakshasim Asurim. Asurim stand for Tamoguna. So, Rakshasim Asurim Chaiva. Tamoguna, therefore, Dvesha Pradhana Purushaha. And Asuri means Bhoga Pradhana. Therefore, that's what Rajas. So, therefore, overpowered by Rajas and Tamas, they are engaged in activities which are sometimes adharmic also. So, therefore, they are under the Vasha of Prakriti. Therefore, Mogini, Prakriti is compared to the Mogini. Mogini means that which Mohayati. So, therefore, Ashritaha, they are under the Vasha. Therefore, they resort to the Prakriti. They resort to Prakriti, and it means that they have the disposition that of, the Mogini, the Prakriti, which is Tamoguna Pradhana and Rajoguna Pradhana. Endowed with Tamoguna and Rajoguna. They are predominant. Sattva is less. Therefore, they are Rajasic. They are Tamasic. That nature, that determines their actions. So therefore, all their actions and ambitions and the knowledge are useless because they will not serve the purpose. The purpose is the goal, ultimate goal, moksha. With regard to moksha, they are useless. Therefore, all the asha, karma, jnana, all useless. It may serve the immediate end, but like attaining the limited goals. And that too, if it is adharmic, means it's not going to give them ananda, in fact, even for a short while. So all these things are understood. In contrast to that, there is Mahatmanaha, Mahatmas, Mahatmanas too. They are Devim Prakriti Mashitaha. They are Sattva Pradhana Purushaha. Therefore, they resort to Devim Prakriti. So Asurim Prakriti is one, and Devi Prakriti. Rakshasi Prakriti, Asuri Prakriti, then Devi Prakriti. Those Ajnanis, they resort to either Rakshasi Prakriti or Asuri Prakriti. Rakshasi, Asuri. Prakriti is Maya, Trigunatmika. So therefore, when we say it is Asura stands for Tamas, Tamoguna. And Rakshasi stands for Rajoguna. So therefore, they resort to Rajoguna or Tamoguna, that is, they're inclined to. Their mental disposition is characterized by Tamoguna and Rajoguna respectively. Therefore, they Ashitaha, Tam, Tam Ashitaha. Whereas Mahatma is Devim Prakriti Mashitaha. He means Sattva. Mahatma, Mahancha, so Vatma, the great people. Great means in terms of their the characteristic, the mental disposition there, that the characteristics, it is, they have Shraddha in the Shastram. They understand the purpose of life and they have Shraddha in Shastram as a Pramanam. So they've got Shama, Dhamma, Titiksha, all those qualities are sufficiently present in them. They've got Nitya, Anitya, Vastu Viveka, Viragya, they've got objectivity. All these, all these are the characteristics of a Sattvika Purusha. Therefore, Sattva Pradhana Purushaha. Shama, Dhamma, Daya, Ityadi, Lakshanani, Tasmin, Mahatmani, Vartante. In the Mahatma, it is seen. That's why they are compassionate. They have love for the people. It's all Deva Guna, Devi Sampat. Therefore, Devi Sampat, Prakriti Ashitaha. So, and the day, Ananya Manasaha Mam Bhajanti. The mind not distracted, the mind not occupied by anything else, with a single pointed focus, they worship me. Worship in the sense, they do Shastra Shravanam, because they know Gnatva Bhutadim, and Manasaha Gnatva, knowing me, Gnatva, Bhajanti means not literally worship. They seek me, they pursue me, and pursuing the Pursuing Ishvara is only through Shastra. So therefore, they pursue Shastram, they pursue me through Shastram, Ananya Manasaha, with complete commitment, not with their mind engaged in things which are not useful, which are not productive. So therefore, Bhutadi Avyaham Mam Jnatva Ananya Manasaha Mam Bhajanti. And having understood me as the Bhutana Adihi, source of all the Bhuta, it means creator, cause of everything, and is Avyaya, not subject to change, imperishable, Aksharam Ityartaha. Bhutadim Avyayam Mam Jnatva, having understood me, therefore they pursue. First is Paroksha Jnanam, having understood me, Ishvara Hasti iti. Therefore Mam Bhajanti, and later I understand that Ishvara is my son. That becomes Jnani. So in the beginning they are Jignasu, then later become Jnani. So different from the people which are mentioned in the Shloka. So they are not in Artha Bhaktaha, not Artharthi. They are Jignasu, Jnani Bhaktaha, Mahatmanaha. They are Mahatma. And further, it is said in the following shloka, from that is 14th shloka, from that we have to read. So how do they worship me? How do they seek me? That is said in the following shloka. It is chant. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dridhavrathaha.
सततं
सततं
कीर्तयन्तो
कीर्तयन्तो
मां
मां
यतन्तश्च
यतन्तश्च
दृढव्रताः
व्रताः
नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासते.
नमस्यन्तश्च
नमस्यन्तश्च
मां
मां
भक्त्या
भक्त्या
नित्ययुक्ता
नित्ययुक्ता
उपासते.
उपासते.
So, upasate. Upasate is Bhagavachanam. It's not upasate, upasate, upasante. So, upasate. Te upasate. Kidrishaha te. They are satatam mam satatam kirtayantaha yatantaha cha dridhavrataha bhavam bhaktya namasyantaha cha nityayuktaha. All are descriptions of the people. And the description shows how they do pursue me, Mam Bhagavan. So upasate. So upasate, it's not upasanam. Upasate, they seek me, they pursue me. The pursuance of the Lord. How do they pursue me? Upasate. Mam upasate. Upasate means not upasana. The word is used in the sense of seeking, knowing. Knowing Mam Ishwaram. Upasate, bhajante, sevante. Pursue. Bhajante ananya manasaha iti visa. Bhajante means not literally bhajanam. So it is sevante, seeking, pursuing the Lord. Mam, Ishwaram, Satatam. Satatam means Ajasram, Sarvada, Ityartaha. Always. Mam, Satatam, Kirtayantaha. Kirtayantaha Shatranta. Kirtayanto, Kirtayantaha. Satatam, Ajasram, Sarvada, Kirtayantaha Mam, Te Upasate. Kirtayantaha, always praising the glory, Ishvara Vibhuti, the glories of the Lord. So Sve Magimne Stitatvam is Bhagavan alone appears in the form of this Jagat, not undergoing any change, without undergoing any change. Ishvara appears as a Jagat. So therefore, the Jagat is a glory. Whatever glory we see in the Jagat is the glory of the Lord. And they appreciate, they are aware of the, Ishvara, who is the form of this Jagat. Therefore, they appreciate, they praise. So Kirtayantaha, praise, or it, that is the literal meaning. It can mean deceive. You have to be aware of the Ishvara, the Ishvara manifested in the form of this Jagat, appearing in the form of the Jagat, for which you require knowledge. Therefore, it implies there is inquiry. Therefore, inquiry into the truth of the Lord. How do we do inquiry? By Shravana Mananadi. So that is the Kirtayantaha. That is how we have to take the meaning. Satatam Kirtayantaha. So therefore, they pursue Shastram always, Ajasram, without any gap. So Kirtayantaha iti Vicharadvara. Atma Vicharadvara, Shastra Vicharadvara, Kirtayantaha iti. And Yatantaha cha, how, and Yatantaha, they make effort. They make effort. What is the effort required? Dharma has got no role in giving moksha. Dharma is only the preliminary sadhana. In this primary, see, is a sadhana secondary. It's, of course, karma is required, karma yoga. That gives chitta shuddhi, without which jnanam is not possible. So karma means prayatna, effort is required. But what effort here is yatantaha, yatadat, yatate, yatihi, yatantaha, efforts, referring to the people who, through the dhatu yatate, people who put forth efforts, necessary efforts. What are the efforts required here? It is Shravanam Mananam, of course, that is the Jnana Sadhanam, that is, but it is, should be backed up by the, what? Backed up by the mind, which is a matured mind. In that mind, only knowledge can take place. Shravanam can fructify the form of Jnanam only when the mind is prepared, when the person is prepared. Therefore, the person has to work for gaining Shamadamadi, Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. You must be a Shami, Dami. So Nitya, Viveka, Vairagya, all this one must keep on cultivating. There is no ideal Viveka, ideal Vairagya. There is no ideal Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. Therefore, there is no ideal Adhikari. Always it is subject to growth. There's always, a person always can become better Adhikari. So therefore, they must make effort to cultivate these virtues. And as I said in the 13th chapter, also, Samanittam, Adambittam, all these values, all these Jnanam values, it has to be cultivated. All these have to be cultivated. Therefore, there is no end. So the more we enjoy those virtues qualities, the more clear the jnana would be. Therefore, yatanta, tadartam eva prayatnaha, yatnaha. Therefore, those people who make efforts are referred to as yatantascha. Therefore, one can do shravanam, mananam. At the same time, one can continue to do karma yoga to cultivate these virtues. The grasta, the person has got all the freedom. Even sannyasi also, with the karma, whatever karma, minimum karma we can do, not violating the Shastra Dharma, and therefore you can continue and cultivate these virtues. That is the idea, therefore. So, therefore, yatantaha, yatnam, prayatnam kurvantaha, yatantaha, yatamanaha, satatam yatamanaha. Satatam, the word can be connected to yatantaha also. Satatam kirtayantaha, satatam yatantaschaha api. So, therefore, sharira indriya manasam nigrahe nirode satatam yatamanaha. So, yatachittatma iti, we have come across the word yatam. Yatachittatma, chittam, mind, atma, shariram. So, the indriya, sharira mana sangata, nigraha. There's nigraha, mastery over that. With regard to that, one must continues to work. Therefore, sharira indriya manasam nigrahe satatam yatamanaha. Yatantaha iti. So, yatantaha. And the Dridhavrataha, another word, Dridhavrataha. So Dridhavrataha is Dridam Stiram, Stiram, Achalyam, not moving. That Vrata is that the the commitment. Here the commitment is for moksha. That is the Vrata. Like Ekadashi Vrata, Shivratri Vrata, we say. It's a commitment. There's a commitment, therefore the person voluntarily takes up these vratas and observe the rules by refraining oneself from eating or sleeping. So therefore vrata. And here what is a vrata? Vrata is a commitment. So vrata for moksha, vrata to commitment to get moksha. So therefore it means that he is so strong, stira, he is so firm in his commitment. It's not shaken by anything which happens. Whatever happens in life, he is committed to it. So therefore he is really a bhakta, Jignasu bhakta, wanting to know the Lord. Therefore he is so much committed to what he has taken up. Therefore Dridhavrataha. So Dridhavrata. There's another virtue, that is firm commitment and sticking to the commitment. Dridhavrataha. All this requires Ishvara Anugraha. So therefore Dridham Vratam Yeshante Dridhavrataha. And another important thing here, that Mam is Bhagavantam. Mam Bhagavantam Satatam Kirtayantaha. The Bhashyam, Shankaracharya says, Mam Bhagavantam is Kirtayantaha. The meaning I gave us, it is they pursue me, pursuance of me in the form of the Jnana Sadhanam. Therefore, Mam is Bhagavantam Brahmaswarupam iti. Brahmaswarupam Mam. Aham Ishwaram, Mam Ishwaram, Brahmaswarupam. So therefore Kirtayantaha. Therefore there is only Vichara. Kirtayantaha means Vicharayantaha. Because Brahmaswarupam, therefore Vicharayantaha. So giving the meaning of the word Mam is equal to Krishnam. Krishnam is not literally the physical Krishna, it is Ishvara for Ishwaram. Ishwaram is Brahmaswarupam, Mam. So therefore it is not literally the son of Vasudeva. He is Vasudevaha. Vasuscha so Devascha Vasudevaha. Sarvasmin, Sarveshu Bhuteshu Vasati. And he is Devaha. He is the Lord. Therefore Vasudevaha Ishvaraha. Ishwaram. So therefore it is Kirtayantaha Mam Brahmaswarupam Kirtayantaha. Iti Dridhavrataha Yatantaha Upasate. Mam Bhaktya Upasate. Mam Bhaktya Namasyantaha. Namasyantaha it is Namaskaram Kurvantaha, literally. So Namasyantaha is doing Namaskara. It doesn't mean physical Namaskara. Mam Bhaktya Upasate Namasyantaha. So Namasyanta, that when you do Namaskara, Namaskara is a physical prayer, Kaika Karma. It is. Karma can be performed through karma which is performed can be divided into three through the means to the modes, the mode of karma, the mode of karma by the mode of the means what we apply. Either can be through body or the mind or the Bhagindriya, speech. So here the namaskara is Shashtanga, say Ashtanga, Sashtanga Namaskara. All the 8 limbs of the part touch the body. It is not just doing a physical exercise. That namaskara implies a surrender, the attitude of surrender, prayer. So the first surrender is involved. Sharanagati. That is why Sharanagati is. That is, here when it comes to Shastra, one has to surrender one's buddhi. One's buddhi means not that one should give up on the the faculty which Bhagavan has given, the faculty of thinking. That is not the buddhi should be tuned into the understanding the teachings of the Shastra. So that is the buddhi. That is what is referred to by the word namasyantaha. One must cultivate the buddhi to understand oneself, to understand Brahma Swarupa Ishvara. So to understand Atma, one has to have that buddhi. So all these requires Ishvara Anugraha. Without it, it's not possible. Namasyantaha, Namaskara also is Ishvara Anugraha. So yes, surrender one's independent thinking. See, independent thinking means Shastra doesn't ask you to stop thinking. That the thinking, the logic, the reasoning, tarka, etc. should be in keeping with the Shastra. So Shruti Mata Tarko Sandhiyata. So as Acharya says in Sadhana Panchakam, Tarka is important. That is why we do Vichara. Pada Vichara, then Vakya Vichara, that is called a Mimamsa. Pada Vichara requires Pada Jnanam, therefore Vyakarna Shastram. Vakya Vichara, Vakya Vritti. The Mahavakya Vichara, we do Vakya Vichara. They are applying all the Lakshana, Jagal Lakshana, Jagal Lakshana, all these things. So Vichara, Mimamsa, all this required buddhi. Without buddhi, how can we do the analysis? So Atma Vichara requires buddhi. Therefore, here surrender means surrendering one independence thinking, surrendering the mind which is generally repulsive to the Shastram. So Shraddha when we say, what is Shraddha? Shastra Astikya Buddhi. The mind is tuned to accept the words of the Shastra, having known the limitation of its independent thinking, because you cannot think independently and know the Lord. Jagat Karanam Brahma, Jnanam not possible. Because without Pramanam, it is not possible. If at all, if a person has gained Jnanam also, then we say it is not because something out of the blue it happens. It's all because of what he had done in the Purva Janma. Is Yoga Brashtaha, therefore in this Janma, without Guru, even without studying Shastram, the person had gained knowledge. Like Ramana Maharshi, etc. There are examples, Ramadeva, Ramana Maharshi, etc. So therefore, Shastra Vichara, and that is the Kirtayantaha, Vicharayantaha, Namasyantaha, one must submit one's independent thinking to the Shastrams. That submissiveness, that surrender, that is what is indicated by the word Namasyantaha. So we can say Bhaktya with love, with devotion. What devotion? Commitment. Commitment is a devotion. If you take it as Saguna Brahma, the same shloka, Visishta Advaiti and Advaiti, they will take it as it is. Literally, Kirtayanta means Kirtayanta, Bhajanam Kurvantaha iti. Namasyantaha means Namaskaram Kurvanta, physically doing Namaskara iti. Say that it is subject in such interpretation. But we have to understand from the perspective of the Advaita Siddhanta. So where is then? Everything is myself. Brahma, Atma, Ahameva iti. So therefore the words have to be properly understood. So Namasyantaha, Namasyantaha could be. So the person has to be should perform his karma yogi. So Prata Sandhya Vadanam. So Prata Sayam, Yata Sambhavam, Yata Avakasham. So Yata Vidhi, Mantra Ucharana Purvakam, Namaskurvantaha iti. Surya Namaskara, etc. That is Ishvara Upasana. Appreciating the glory of the Lord. So Namasyantaha, Archayantaha iti. Bhaktya with Bhakti. Bhaktya and Nitya Yuktaha. Bhakti is the attitude. Bhakti is not only the attitude of the devotee who is more inclined to or appreciative of the Saguna Brahma. So here the Bhakti, Jnani also has Bhakti. In fact, There is no difference between Jnanam and Bhakti. A Jnani, in fact, he only can be a pure Bhakta. Jnani to Atmaiva Mematam, the Bhagavan said before. So, therefore, Jnani to Atmaiva Mematam. So, Jnani can be only a pure, real Bhakta. So, Bhaktya, Jnanena. So, that is a Bhakti. That is a Bhakti. So, Bhaktya. Ishvara Swaswarupanusandhanam Bhaktiritya Vidiyate. Vivekachudamani Acharya says. Swaswarupanusandhanam, self-inquiry. This is called Bhakti. So, they was, therefore, here Ishvara is appreciated, the awareness of Ishvara is therefore Bhakti. So, when it comes to the understanding the Ishvara as everything, then naturally one feel grateful. And that is expressed in the form of the form of namaskara, etc., physically and mentally also one as the attitude, the devotion, the bhakti. Sometimes that is expressed in the form of tears. It is not the weakness, it is the appreciating the glory. So therefore, bhaktiya, mam bhaktiya upasate. Nitya yuktaha, another word nitya yuktaha. So nitya yuktaha is always, always yuktaha is sanyuktaha sallagnaha. Nityam is sarvada. Sarvada is yuktaha, sallagnaha. So the word nityam says it is not kadachit, it is always. It is not sometimes, it is always. So therefore it is the bhakti which is born of understanding, it is not, no, it is not sometimes, it is always. Nityam, sarvada. And the Tikakara says, sarvada, nityam sarvada, kartavya buddhya. कर्तव्य बुद्धिया देश जाति आत्म उन्नति साधनेषु स्ववर्ण उचितेषु लोक वेद सम्मतेषु कर्मसु युक्ताः. So युक्ताः संलग्नाः कर्मसु with regard to the karma, the one is committed to doing the performance of the karma which is in keeping with the shastram, which is keeping with the one's varna and ashrama, which is in keeping with the Veda Sammata, and keeping with the Veda, the Nitya Yuktaha. So he is committed to performing his, his duty, committed to performing his in keeping with his Varna and Ashrama. So this is not only for the sannyasi, therefore this Upadesha is for all. So therefore Nitya Yuktaha, that is one meaning. Or Nitya Yuktaha means that commitment which is born of understanding, therefore it is always Nitya. Nitya Yuktaha. Nityaktaha santaha mam upasante sevante. See, at every level there is Ishvara. Therefore, the one who is aware of Ishvara, at every level he will have appreciation of Ishvara. Therefore, he is ever yuktaha connected to the Lord. His connection to the Lord is never separated. His awareness of the Lord doesn't alienate him from the Lord. Therefore, Nitya Yuktaha, therefore it is born of understanding. That is one meaning. So that meaning we take, even though the Tikakara says karmasu yuktaha. Karmasu means here sadhaneshu is committed to sadhana. Therefore, Ishvara prapti sadhaneshu nityam salagnaha yuktaha. That also we can take. That is better. So commitment to one's sadhana. The sadhana is whatever sadhana required for jnanam. What sadhana? Shastra vichara, shastra patanam, shastra adhyayanam. Punaha shravanam kuryat. Guru Pasadanam, all those things. Till one gets jnana, one has to keep on studying under the guidance of the Guru. That is what Shastram says. It is not Shastra completion is completing one round of Prasthana Trayam. The Gita, Upanishad, and Brahma Sutra, and all the Prakana Granthas. What there are no end to Prakana Granthas. Prasthanatrayam, at least, we say the main Upanishad. Upanishad also many in number. Not possible to study all the Upanishads. Requires a lot of time and the understanding also required. But having studied the important Upanishads, one can understand the other Upanishads. There will not be any difficulty. But again, that also certain things will be there. Don't arise. It requires the Acharya. So therefore, there is no end to the study of the Shastram. There's a lot of Prakana Granthas and the Prakana Granthas are also of different types. To start with simple Prakana Grantha, then there are Siddhi Granthas. In Siddhi Grantha, we will find aspirate arguments. So it's all Manana Pradhana Grantha. So therefore, there is no end. Therefore, one can keep on bring the vichara till jnanam happens. So therefore, nitya yukta. Therefore, therefore, the person must engage in the sadhana which is conducive for jnanam. So I was saying that that till jnanam happens, one has to study under the guru. That is what the Shastram says. It is not just one round of study of Prasthanatrayam alone. Prasthanatrayam, apart from Prasthanatrayam, the other text, Granthas, that itself, the study of that itself requires a lot of time. It is not possible, even in one's lifetime. There's so many Granthas, not only written by the Acharya, other Acharya, the tradition. And therefore, the study has to go on till Jnanam happens. They say this one has to study for 12 years. 12 years is only an Upalakshana. I mean, you cannot take literally 12 years. Till Jnanam happens, one has to study under the Guru. That's what Shastram says. It is not one finishes Prasthanatrayam and one becomes, one is free on its own. He has to continue studying, continue to do the study under the Guru. That is what the Shastram says. One cannot become just, the you cannot become a teacher also just by studying Prasthanatraya. A teacher also has to be a student under his teacher till Jnanam happens. That is how the tradition says. But anyway, the modern here it is modern day. It is not like that. But of course, a person has to study, has to study continuously because he has already got the knowledge of the primary major Upanishads which are required for understanding Brahma Sutra. Therefore, other Upanishads one can pursue by oneself. That's the idea. So the point is, till Jnanam happens, one has to study under the Guru. If Guru is not there physically, then one has to study at least by oneself with what knowledge the Guru has already given. So that is the injunction. That is what the tradition, the Shastram says. Therefore, here Nitya Yuktaha means always Sada Yuktaha connected to, engaged in, committed to the study. Is Jnana Sadhanam. So Nitya Yuktaha Mam Upasate. A time will come, the person understands. Once understanding is there, then Samyak Darshanam. Then Shastra has done the purpose. Okay, that is the meaning. Then the next shloka. Now, they worship me, they seek me, they pursue me. Iti Bhagavan said. But how? How they do it? That is said. Kena prakarena upasate. Sevante. Iti uchyate. The next shloka. Let us read. Jnana yajnena chapenye यजन्तो मामुपासते
ज्ञानयज्ञेन
ज्ञानयज्ञेन
चाप्यन्ये
चाप्यन्ये यजन्तो
यजन्तो
मामुपासते
मामुपासते
एकत्वेन पृथक्त्वेन बहुधा विश्वतो मुखम्
एकत्वेन
एकत्वेन
पृथक्त्वेन
पृथक्त्वेन
बहुधा
बहुधा
विश्वतो
विश्वतो
मुखम्
मुखम्
अन्ये मामुपासन्ते ज्ञानयज्ञेन अन्ये मामुपासते अन्ये अन्ये means others अन्ये upasate. So अन्ये means referring to the people who are mentioned before, that is Mahatmanaha. In contrast to the people who are mentioned in the previous shloka, Moksha, Moksha, Karmanaha. So Anye means others. What others? Immediately referring to the previous shloka, Mahatmanaha. In contrast to the other people, Moksha, Moksha, Karmanaha, the shloka before that. So Mahatmanaha, they are the Anye. Anye cha, others too, worshipping me. Others too worship me. Yajantaha, other two worship me. They got spiritual inclination. Therefore, Satatam Kirtayantaha, Namasyantaha, Mahatmanaha, they worship me. How do they worship? Jnana Yajnana. Jnanameva Yajnaha, Jnana Yajnaha. So the Yajna, the ritual, there's no, for the ritual, we don't require any ajyam, any, no, homakunda, anything. Here, what is a ritual? Here it is a class, it's a knowledge. The knowledge is a ritual. And in the ritual, knowledge ritual, who is the object of this knowledge? Ishvara is the object of knowledge. And who can perform the ritual? Anyone can perform the ritual. So ritual is, this is a jnana ritual, jnana yajna. Anyone can means any yogya purusha. So of course sannyasi and grasta who are yogya purushaha, grastaha, sadhana chatushtaya, sampannaha, upasate, jnana yajnena. Jnanameva yajnaha, jnana yajnaha, tena mam upasate. Mam is Ishvara, who is the object of this jnana yajna, this knowledge, and therefore upasate. So this is the yajna. So we have yajna for yajna which are mandated by the Shastra for the Grasta. Panchamaha yajna, nitya karma, this homa, some agnihotradi karma. So yajna is that which is performed in the homa kunda where Agni is invoked and the offering is done. It's called yajna yaha iti. Here the yajna, the ritual is without Agni. We are only jnanam. So jnana yajna, jnana rupa yajnana. So jnana rupena ajnana. This jnana rupa yajnana, this jnana yoginaha. This Mahatmanaha, Jnana Yoginaha, Karma Sannyasinaha, you can take, or other ashrama also. Jnani, because they are sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha, therefore Jnani Yajnana. They have got other real yajna rituals, Agni Karma, that they can do, because they have to do it being the Grastha ashrama. They cannot violate. They have to perform those karma which are mandated by the Shastra. At the same time, they can do Jnana Yajna also. Therefore, it is not only for Karma Sannyasinaha, it is for Karma Yoginaha. So Karma Yoginaha, Jnana Yoginaha, Jnana Yogena, Yajantaha, and Pujayantaha iti. Yajantaha, Pujayantaha. So Jnana Yajna Mam Upasate. So they worship me. In fact, the sannyasi also, yajna meaning ritual, sannyasi also has rituals. But not like Grasta, but he has got some yajna, some karma like japa, etc. So, and this And then they, sannyasi, they worship me. They don't, even though they don't have rituals. They don't have rituals, but still he's a bhakta. How? They worship in the form of knowledge. Therefore, generally bhakti is expressed in the form of, it's in the form of some action. You perform yajna, you perform puja, etc. By that bhakti is expressed. But in what way sannyasi can do that? By invoking me in the form of the pursuit of this knowledge. That is jnana yajna. In fact, that is the only thing what sannyasi has to do. He has got no other job. Being a sannyasi, karma varjitaha, karma not there, karma sannyasinaha, karma being not there. Therefore, jnanam is the only yajna for them. Whereas for Grasta, karma as well as jnana. Jnanam, if they are interested, qualified, and karma, of course, they must perform. Panchamaha yajna and all, it is mandated for them. So, that is for cultivating adhikaritvam and jnana yajna for jnana. So, iti maam upasate yajantaha pujayantaha. There is an attitude of worship, puja. So, upasate. Maam vishwato mukam upasate. Sandarbha. Vishwato mukam. Vishwato mukam. So, Vishwam means Sarvam. So, Vishwam Sarvam Mukam. So, Mukam iva Mukam iti. Darshaniyam Rupam. So, Maam Ishwaram Ekatvena Pratatvena. Ekatvena means Abedena. Pratatvena Vedena. Bahu Prakarena. Nana Prakarena. Uh, does it mean that the Tattvam is Veda? Maybe that Veda Siddhanta. Ekatvena Pratatvena. So, we understood what is Ekatvena Pratatvena. There's another school. Darshana is Veda. It's not Darshana. Comes under Advaita. I mean, it comes under Vedanta. Vedanta. So all Visishta Advaita, Dvaita, Advaita Veda, Advaita, and Veda. All these are the Vedanta. So Ekatvena Pratatvena. So Ekatvam is Abedena. Pratatvena is Vedena. So Abeda and Veda through both. That is as Bhagavan is in the form of everything. Say, refer Ekatvena. Ekatvena is in the form of everything. And Pratatvena is distinct from everything also. See, Ishvara, we say Sarvam Kuri, the Brahma, all that is here is Ishvara. At the same time, that Brahma, the Vastu, is different from everything. So Ekatvena Pratatvena. It's like the clay, the clay pervades a pot. It is clay alone that has become everything. The center clay is different from the pot. Meaning, the pot is Mithya, clay is Satyam. The actor playing the role of a beggar. So the beggar is here, but the actor is not the beggar. So as the actor who pervades the beggar, that pervades Ekatvena, but beggar is the beggar is the actor, but actor cannot be the beggar. The beggar cannot exist without the actor. So therefore, the actor is distinct from the beggar, and the beggar is not distinct from the actor. So I am distinct, Pratak, as Ishvara, I am distinct from Namarupa, but Namarupa is not distinct from me. The Namarupa Prapancha is not away from me, not distinct me, not separate from me. Whereas Aham distinct from Namarupa. In fact, if we saw in the beginning itself, Mastani Sarabhutani, then he said Nachamastani Bhutani. It means I am distinct away from it. They are not distinct from me, but I am distinct from them, different from them. Ekatvena Pratatvena. So therefore, Ekatvam Ishvara alone is. Therefore, he is the form of everything. At the same time, in the form of everything means Namarupa, Jagat. So this Jagat, which consists of multitudes of Namarupa, things and beings, everything is Ishvara is everything, but everything individually it is. We cannot confine Ishvara to that alone. Everything is me, but and they are not me. No, distinct from me. I mean, I am distinct from them. I am distinct from them. Not they are me. Everything is me, but I am distinct from them. So ekatvena pradatvena. It is satyam mithya. Satyam mithya. So ekatvena pradatvena vishvato mukam mam bhajante. They worship me of vishvataha mukam. Multi-faceted is alpaksharam asandigdam. Alpaksharam asandigdam sarvato vishvato mukam we say there also. So vishvato mukam is multifaceted, many faces. As the upadana karanam, Bhagavan alone is in the form of everything, the Panchabhuta and the Panchabhautika, this Bhautika, Prapancha, so Ishvara. So therefore it is Ishvara alone. So Ishvara alone is the form of the everything. And the Ishvara is distinct from everything. It means Ishvara is not, cannot be contained by a thing. He is everything. It's all encompassing. So that shows it is the relationship between Ishvara and the Jagat is Satyam Mithya. So Vishvato Mukam, Vishvatas Chakshurata, Vishvato Mukho, Vishvato Astavata, Vishvataspad. The Upanishad says, Maganarayana Upanishad. So as everything, Ekatvena, I pervade everything, and Pratatvena, distinct from everything, I exist. So therefore, Ekatvena, Abedena, because everything is Ishvara. Pratatvena, Bedena, Nana Prakarena, Nama Rupa, Jagat Rupena, Vardate, therefore, Ekatvena, Prakatvena, Bhaguda. Bhaguda is different, Nana Prakarena, Bhagu Prakarena, Vishvatok Mukam, Mam, Upasate. They worship me who has this many faces. So who has many faces. And in the Pratatvena, Bhashyakara says, Ekatvena, Ekam eva Brahma, Ti Paramata Darshanena, Yatante, Upasante. So Ekam eva Brahma, Iti Paramata Darshanam, Ishvara Darshanam, Darshanena, Upasate. Pratatvena, Aditya Chandradi Vedena, Upasate. Sahayeva Bhagavan Vishnu Ityadi Rupena Avasitaha. The Pratatvena, Upasate. That is, they worship Ishvara, who is present in various rupa, various forms. And Ishvara is everything. Everything is born of Ishvara. Everything is born of Ishvara, sustained by Ishvara. Everything goes on Ishvara alone. Therefore, Sarvam Brahma Eva. Therefore, Ekam Eva Brahma, Paramata Darshanam. So that is Brahma. Or Ishvara is a Surya, Ishvara is a Chandra, Ishvara is the Akasha, Ishvara is the Kala, Tat Kala Tattvam, is the cause, is a Karanam, is the Karya. So it means Ishvara is everything. Ishvara is everything. Everything is covered. So when we say everything is Ishvara, then what are these? What are is everything? So everything means you have things which cannot be counted. Everything is Ishvara. Because there is not we have this we have the notion of that Jagat consisting of so many things. The Nama Rupa, Nama Rupa, Binnani Nama Rupani. Therefore, the Jagat consists of so many things and beings. So everything is Ishvara means you have to point to the tree is Ishvara, the river is Ishvara, the mountain is Ishvara, and Veda is Ishvara, Yajna is Ishvara, everything is Ishvara. So everything, in fact, it's a proof for the glory of the Ishvara. So Ishvara is everything, and everything is everything that is the Nama Binna Nama Rupa Jagat and all the Vastu, the objects, they are not different from Ishvara. Now to glorify the Ishvara, all the different Vastus are different objects and different things are pointed out. They are Ishvara, I believe. That is Ishvara glory, Ishvara Vibhuti. In fact, that is what it's good. The next shloka Bhagavan says here. So Vishwato Mukam Ekatvena Pratatvena Bhaguda Mam Vijante Upasate Bhagubhi Prakare Katam iti Prachate. Then Tarhi, the next shloka starts. So because Ishvara is everything, Sun is Ishvara. So Bhagavan says, I am the sun, I am the moon, I am this time, I am the Desha, I am the Kala. At the same time, I'm not contained by any of them. I'm not restricted by any of them. I am the sun, but sun is not me. That Satyamitya is always is understood. I am the sun. Therefore, glory of the sun belongs to the Ishvara. I am the moon. Moon is glorious. The glory belongs to Ishvara. I am the moon, but Ishvara, the moon is not the. I am the moon. You can say I am the moon. I am the sun. Moon is Ishvara, but Ishvara is not the moon. Sun is Ishvara. The but Ishvara is not the sun. So everything is Ishvara. Everything is Ishvara, meaning everything is Ishvara at the same time. Everything is Ishvara, but everything cannot being there. They cannot restrict Ishvara to be that particular thing. So therefore, Ekatvena Pratatvena Vishwato Mukam. Therefore, the entire Vishwa, meaning Sarvam, meaning can take that's the Jagat, the manifestation of Ishvara. Therefore, anything we count, we take in the Jagat, it is a glory of the Lord. So, to understand the glory of the Lord, you see the Jagat. Seeing the Jagat, you can understand the glory. The sun, moon, the river, mountains, everything. And there is an order in the Srishti. So now for Ishvara Stuti is going to be done. The Ishvara Stuti, how we can do Ishvara Stuti? Through the Jagat. Because Jagat is Pratyaksha and it is available for immediate one's perception. So through that, the glory of the Ishvara can be understood. In fact, the glory of Ishvara can be understood through oneself itself. So endowed with this body, mind, sense complex and everything functioning in order. How beautifully there's order at every level. The psychological order, emotional order, physical order inside the shariram. All the parts function synchronously with other things. So therefore it's a glory. So therefore the glory of the Lord is going to be presented. Why this glory is required? Already we know why it creates a bhakti, a submissiveness, a surrender. So that is the next shloka number 16. So it is not a huge list, it is a small list. A list is going to come in the 10th chapter, and in the 11th chapter, it is further going to be elaborated. It's called the Virat Ishvara Vishwarupa Darshanam. It is Virat. We call Virat. Virat is a name which we give to the Chaitanyam, which is Upagita Chaitanyam. Technically, they are seen in Vedanta Sara. Samashti Stula Sharira Upagita Chaitanyam. So that is Chaitanyam with the Stula Upadi. That is Virat. So Virat Upasana. Virat Upasana is there in the Kathoperation we saw second boon, which Nachiketa encashed in the form of asking for this knowledge. Virat Upasana. So Virat Upasana. So the result of the Upasana is Brahmaloka Prapti, the karma done with Upasana, Virat Upasana. So therefore, Vishwarupa Darshanam. Vishwarupa Darshanam is seeing the Vishwa, the Jagat as the Lord. So everything is the glory of the Ishvara. So some are taken here. So a few details are given in the following shloka. And it will be continued in the next chapter as well as in the 11th chapter. Now let us see. Read this. Shloka number 16. So here the Lord says, Aham Aham iti. Aham iti Ishvaraha ityartha. Not that Manushya Sharira Stita Vasudevasya Putraha Krishnaha. It is Ishvaraha. Aham, let us read. Aham Kraturaham Yajnasvadhakam Aushadham.
Aham kraturaham yajnas swadaham mujadam
Sadaham Aham
mushad
Aushadam.
aushadam
Mantrohamahame Vajyamaham Magniraham Hutam. I'm reading together, that's why I may find difficult.
mantroha
वाच्यम्
eva vajyam
नीरगम्
aham agniraham bhutam
Agam Kraturaham Yajnaha. Agam Kraturaham Yajnaha. Svadhagamakamoshadham. Mantrohamahame Vajyam. Agamagniraham Hutam. Can read that way also.
कृतुरहं यज्ञः
Hmm.
स्वादाहमहमौषधं मन्त्रोऽहमहमेवाच्यम् अहमग्निरहं हुतम्.
So the Vishwatomukam, it is said before. So that is the thread for the following shlokas. Vishwatomukam, multifaceted, all faces. So all means there is no all. All means innumerable number of things comes. What is all? Vishwa. How many things and beings are there in the Jagat? You cannot count it. In one way, it is also infinite. Though it is not really infinite, because if it is infinite, then problem will come. Then Brahma is also infinite. Infinite means it is the number is so huge you cannot count it. Like the number of stars. Number of stars also limited one, but we say it is not countable because it is beyond the number system what we have. Not countable, innumerable. Similarly, the things in the Jagat, what we physically see, that is one thing, but what we don't see, there's so many things. All these are Ishvara alone. All these are Ishvara alone. And at the same time, Ishvara is distinct from everything. So, Ekatvena, Pratatvena, Bhagavad, Vishwatomukam, Mamupasate iti. Then he says in for the following shloka that Aham Kratuhu iti. Aham Kratuhu, some of the things he takes and he says that is I am that. See, when he says that, we cannot confine Bhagavan to that alone. It is just to give some detailed, details, some detail, not complete. A few details only. Bhagavan is everything already we have said. Then Agam Suryaha, Agam Chandraha iti. It is the idea is to be aware of that everything is Ishvara. That is the idea. So we cannot confine Ishvara to only sun or the moon. Bhagavan is everything already we said. Ekatvena already we said. And Pratatvena also. That Prataktvam, Bhagavada, Nana Prakarena, Vartate Ishvara Rama Rupatmaka. Prapancha. The Prapancha is itself Ishvara. Therefore, everything the Jagat also is Ishvara alone. Therefore, those details are given. Some details, not everything. Not that is not possible also. Then the Gita cannot have 700 shlokas. Even Mahabharata also it will not be innumerable. If the list is given, elaborate list. So therefore, the list is not elaborate. It's a short list. So the important things are highlighted. Important things meaning that which we come across in our daily or which we do it daily. Those things are highlighted here. Agam kratuhu. The kratu yajna, the words. Kratuhu is, both are meaning this yajna, yaga only. Yaga yajna. But yaga prescribed by the Shruti is called kratuhu. And yajna that is prescribed by the Smriti. So smarta. We say smarta, shauta, smarta karma, shauta karma. So smarta yajna, shauta yajna. So agam kratuhu means shauta yajna. Agam yajna means smarta yajna. There are followers of Shruti, they are called Smartaha. They are followers of, Shautaha. They are followers of Smriti. They are called Smartaha. It says Smarta Brahmana, iti, Shauta Brahmana. So, therefore, Shrauta Karma, Vedaha, Aham Kratuhu. Smartaha, Yajnaha, iti. So, whatever connected to Yajna. Why is connected to Yajna? Because people are doing only the Yajna, Veda, Vikita, Karma, Yajna. Vedo nityam adhiyatam tadutyam karma svanushthiyatam. Therefore, karma, Bhagavan says, since it is done by the Vaidika every day, therefore he takes that and says, Agam kratuhu, Agam Ishvaraha kratuhu, Soma yajnaha, Jyotishtomadi yajnaha, Agam iti, Agam kratuhu, Agam eva Ishvaraha yajnaha, Panchamaha, Panchamaha kyakyaha, Panchamaha yajnakyaha, yajnaha. They're all smarta. Panchamaha yajna is not Shrauta. It is not Veda Vigita. It is smarta. It is karma yoga. Therefore, smarta. Panchamaha yajnakyaha agamiti. Then swada. Swada is what is offered to the Pitru is called swada. You will see the word in the Shraddha karma. So Pitrubhyaha deyam annam is called swada. The annam, the offering which is offered to the Pitru, that's called swada. The food offered to the ancestors. They are offered to propitiate the Pitrus. And how do you offer? It is offered indirectly to the Brahmana and of course, to the Kaka. So being offered to the Kaka. They represent the Pitru. And that food, what is offered, is called Swada. And Bhagavan says, Agam Swada. I am that Swada. See, it shows the importance of the Pitru Karma, Shraddha Karma. One must not give up that. And unfortunately, people give so many reasons to not to perform even the Pitru Karma. One is really seriously indebted to the one's ancestors. Without them, the person cannot be. And if one doesn't show the gratitude, then that's why people they suffer due to they think various things because of their ingratefulness. The ingratefulness comes in the form of some situations which are not conducive. That's why they say you do this yajna, pitru karma, etc. Going to Kashi, Gaya or Rameshwaram, doing Tila, Roma, etc. So Swada is important. Swada implies Shraddha Karma, where the Pitrus are offered food. Out not directly to Brahmana. That's why Brahmana Bhojanam and their tripti is important. Dakshina Sagita, along with Dakshina, etc. That Brahmana should be offered food. So that is Bhagavan says, I am that. So the eater, the eaten is Swada, the food, what is offered, and the eater also. That is why they invoke the Pitru on the person and we offer them. That's why Brahmanaha. So what is eaten is Swada, Bhagavan. Swada is Ishvara. The eater also Bhagavan only. That Pitrus are, we worship Pitru as the Lord, as the Bhagavan. For one's family, they are the they are for one's family welfare and their life with Ashirvada of the Pitrus are required. So therefore Pitrus are also Ishvara Eva. So Swada, what is offered to them? You're offering to the Ishvara. And the eater, to offering to the Ishvara, the eaten is Ishvara, and the eater is also Ishvara. Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi, Brahmagdu Brahmanahutam. Everything is Ishvara. So Swada is Ishvara. It means what is offered is Annam, is Swada. It doesn't mean that eater is not Ishvara. Eater also. Swada is Ishvara, and one who consumes, that is also Ishvara. Whether it is Brahmana or Kaka, it is Ishvara. That is why we have that buddhi. That's why we welcome them and offer. So Aham iti Bhagavan says, Aham Swada. Aham Swada iti. And Aham Aushadam. Aushadam means here it is Annam ityartha. What is born of Aushadi is called Aushada. Why the Annam, the food is called Aushadam? Because the food is supposed to be vegetarian. That is why Aushadam. That is the Aushadam. And medicine is also Aushadam. When one is Yadina Piditaha, Bhavati, then the medicine prescribed by the doctor, that is also called Aushadam. Because all is made from plants, therefore Aushadam. And mantra which are chanted, mantras of the Veda, all these are Aham iti, Aham mantraha, Aham aj, mantra which are chanted during the performance of the Vama or myself. Ajyam, that ghee what is offered in the yajna, that is myself. Ajyam, which means the melted ghee. It's called ajyam. In fact, the melting should be done in the presence of the sun. Really speaking, the Vedika karma, they do like that. Not melting in the gas stove. So, if the melted ghee is myself, then what about other things? Everything is Ishvara alone. It's just a upalakshana. That's why I said it's upalakshana. So all the things which are connected in the performance of the ritual, not only the ritual. Ritual itself is an upalakshana. Because everything is Ishvara when we say. How can we confine the ritual but alone to be Ishvara? It is just a upalakshana. So it's therefore, as the things which are related to yajna, which are mentioned here, it is upalakshana for everything. Similarly, within a yajna also, there are certain things mentioned, that is upalakshana for other things which are involved in the performance of the yajna. That is what we have to take. So ghee is myself, that the ajyam. And what about other things? What about the samit? What about other things which are oblations which are offered? Everything is myself. Agnihi, myself. Agam Agnihi. Utam, what is offered? So, of what is offered and all the karakas which are involved, all other the Yashamana is involved, and what is offered is involved, and unto which it is offered, Agni, it is involved, and Agni has to be in the Agni Kunda. That is, everything is Ishvara. So, this sloka particularly presents the yajna and that which are connected to yajna, directly or indirectly, everything is myself with you. Because Sampradaya is Vedika Sampradaya, Vedic tradition. Therefore, from the standpoint of the Vedika, the Veda, Bhagavan says here, everything is myself. Then the next sloka is going to say, all the Vedas are myself. Rigyejo Samaha. And I'm the Vedyam, I'm to be known, Pavitramiti. Gives a list. We'll see. We'll continue that in the next class. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stanvanti Divyai Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadai Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद गुरुजी। हरि ओम।
धन्यवाद शरद जी।